Hi, I'm Sandra Muller, a channeler to the Council of AR, and I also practice shamanism. I connect to a group of helping spirits that name themselves the Council of AR. And today they want to talk to us about being gentle in our advancements of our spiritual connection, of our connection with our own spiritual realm, our own spiritual treasures. The fact that we can connect to these treasures in a very gentle way. So I'm going to do a live channeling right now, connecting to the Council of AR so that their words can become mine. We want to acknowledge each one of you to receive our blessings today as a new day in your life, connecting through your heart to the abundance of the universe, to the abundance of care, of love, of well-being. Today, we want to remind you that you, as a soul, have been around for millions of years. This is not your first journey as a soul. And your soul is so wise, has learned so much, and has had to go through a process of forgetting before coming back and residing again in a new body, in a new vessel. You, as a soul, must have forgotten everything. All the learning you had acquired is forgotten, so that you're given back a blank canvas to paint again your new story, your new learnings, your new understandings. And it is on this blank canvas that you're painting today and understanding the story that you are living in this incarnation. In a gentle way, your body receives the step-by-step understanding in a way that you are capable of merging with in a more lovable way than always looking for the thrill of the hardship in adventures to feel connection. But we must remind you that we, the universal energy, we are always connected to you. So you don't need to worry so much. You do not need to achieve experiences of high level of high level of making you feel connected through intensity. That is the importance of the message today. So we go back into explaining to you that you are an ancient soul that has been around planet Earth and around many other dimensions. And as this soul evolves, it takes on new challenges and new adventures. And by doing this, in the gentleness of your breath every day, in the gentleness of caring for your physical body, in the gentleness of finding some time alone to experience connection, to have your radio station with the universe logged in at all times so you can dance during your day through this connection. There are many at this point in time that we see wanting to experience so many various modalities in the hopes of connecting, in the hopes of integration through an experience of ultimate excitement. But it is not necessary to go that route as you wish. You could go into gentleness, into breath, into simplicity, into the feeling of being alive. You could just go there and have a connection that is so real, so worthwhile, that you know that you are part of this universal creation. It is not about an experience, a momentary experience. It is about knowing every single moment of your day, of your night, that you are connected, that you are part of this universal experience, and that you are made perfect. You're not lacking anything. It is your nervous system that is excited to a level that it only wants more excitement. It only wants more distraction. It wants excitement to come in a powerful way so that you can feel connected. But if you're willing to take it down a notch and just center yourself in your breath again, where there is no excitement, where there is only simplicity, where there is the abundance of love, of the feeling of well-being, of the amplitude of the vibration extended, of amplitude of love. And that is the nutrition that your soul wants to experience through this excitement that you are somehow addicted to. The distractions available to human beings are needed for work, for creativity, for achievement, from from one place to another. Those tools are needed for that. But the tools of excitement are not needed and are actually not beneficial for when it comes down to connecting your heart to your entire being. That is done best in silence, in tranquility, so that your nervous system can lower its frequency to reach the point where you're almost falling asleep and your body can feel the samadhi feeling of the breath, of that moment, and stay there at that moment and feel your cells being nourished by that immensity. We know that you find this very difficult, that you have been used to by now to run very fast, to achieve higher fields, higher grounds, like the feeling of accomplishment. But there's no greater accomplishment than accepting the moment now and merging with that portal of energy that connects you directly to source through the breath, through gentleness, through silence, through tranquility, so that you can become a receiver of all the abundant love, abundant wellness, abundant understanding with your heart that all is absolutely okay, that you are made okay, that you're good enough, that you are experiencing what you need to experience, that you're made to perfection to experience it, and that today you're capable of just closing your eyes and going inside in your heart. And in the next 3 breaths, just feel that feeling of connection. You're keeping your vessel alive through breath, multitasking, connection to source, and livelihood at the same time. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that worth experiencing? Tranquility, gentleness is what we offer you today. You will go to the furthest possibility of reaching this transformation that you're longing to achieve through this tranquility. You don't need to go faster. You don't need to demonstrate to others how connected you are. This is for an individual to be feeling this, his or her individuality. You were created unique. You do not need to look spiritual. You do not need to talk spiritual words. You can just be who you are, and that is good enough. So today we wanted to express to you that in the gentleness of your being, in the gentleness of your breath, exists the portal to the real connection of the entirety of every universe, of every abundant energy of the divine, of the sacred that not only exists in the all, but that resides inside of you as well. And today we offer you these words to remind you that you are made perfect, that you're made to be able to connect, and that is all there is. That is all. There is not more than that. Understand that the connection, the bliss that comes through that breath is it. It is not an intellectual advancement. It is a feeling of completion, a feeling of being whole that will bring you the bliss that you are looking for so that you can experience the well-being of being a human being alive today on planet Earth, doing its best, experiencing everything life has to offer, rejoicing in its uniqueness and in the silence that the vessel provides through breath, the same breath that keeps you alive, that keeps your body alive, connected to life force. How simple. So be well, be simple, be gentle with yourself, and understand that the treasures are within you. This is not new information, and that your intellect will discover what it needs to discover only when that connection is strong. If you want to tap into the universal creative intelligence, the database of all knowledge, it will again not be in words. It will again be provided to you in a know-how that you have accessed the feeling of aliveness. And the brain, when in need of transferring, of receiving a transmission of an important message, of an important history of humanity, of an important time in the past or in the present or future that needs to be understood by human beings, you will be able to connect to that transmission through the same silence, through the same link that you can develop in the gentleness of your breath, of your heart, so that it can also be real, so that it can be the real transmission. Many human beings want to know about the future of planet Earth at this moment in time. So that knowledge is what their ego is trying to understand so they can be the first ones to explain to others what will happen to planet Earth. And so that ego wants to be first, as if it was running to be the number one, knowing the dates of the changes that planet Earth will go through and knowing the exact location where he or she must be and knowing everything that the ego wants them to know. Well, that, my friends, is a dead end because you are so busy looking for information for the future time, and you must forget that and live the present time. Live today. What is happening today is the most important. What is happening now is the most important, the most beautiful. And the abundance that you want to have is provided when you have a strong connection to that place inside, to your heart center. When your connection is strong, when the link to that universal intelligence is strong, you will be in the right place. You will be protected no matter what happens. So keep it simple. When your intellect wants to achieve something that you think is unique and special, Remember that you are already unique and special, and that feeling the vibration of the love that exists already inside your heart is the most beautiful nutrition for the soul. So today, on a Sunday, March 17th, we would like to remind you to be gentle and to love the heart that you have, the life that you have, and access that feeling of being alive through each breath. Thank you.